When did your neighbor's legal business move almost destroy your family farm? The pump was making that grinding noise again. 5:12 a.m. Monday morning, and I was doing my rounds when I heard it. Not the steady hum that had been the soundtrack to my mornings for 5 years since Dad died. This was metal on metal, air sucking through pipes that should have been full of water. I ran to the well house. The pressure gauge read 0. My stomach dropped. This well had never failed. Not once in 40 years. Not during the worst drought in 2015. Not when the county rationed water in 2018. 200 feet deep into good aquifer. Dad always said we were blessed with reliable water. I yanked the pump control to manual reset. The grinding got worse. The pump was pulling nothing but air. I sprinted to the backup well on the north side of the property. Same grinding, same zero pressure, same impossible reality. 8,000 chickens were already stirring in their houses. The forecast said 104 degrees today. July in California's Central Valley doesn't forgive. Without water, chickens start dying in 48 hours, sometimes less in this heat. I did the math while my hands shook. 2,000 gallons. That's what my birds needed every single day. Their automatic water lines, the misting systems that kept them alive in the heat, the cleaning stations. Everything depended on wells that had just gone dry. I jumped in my truck and drove the property line. That's when I saw them. 8 massive wellheads on the Golden Valley Almonds property. Industrial pumps the size of shipping containers, running full blast at 5:30 in the morning. The ground actually vibrated from the extraction. 6 months ago, when they moved in, they told the water board 3 wells. Agricultural use, same as everyone else. I counted 8 wellheads. 8. Industrial piping running everywhere like metal veins sucking the life out of the earth. I drove to Maria's organic vegetable farm next door. Found her standing by her well house looking lost. Dead? I asked. Since yesterday. 60 years this well has worked. Thompson's dairy was next. His son Jake was out front looking grim. Dad's well dropped below pump depth last night. 5 generations of Thompsons, never had a dry well. The pattern was obvious. Every small farm within a mile radius. All the wells failing within the same 2-week window. And all of it started exactly 14 days after Golden Valley went fully operational. I raced home and called the emergency water delivery service. $3,000 for 1 day's supply. Earliest delivery is Thursday, the dispatcher said. Thursday? That's 4 days. I need water today. Unusual demand lately. Everyone's calling. I called 3 more companies. All booked. Finally found one that could do same-day emergency delivery. $4,500, cash only. My phone buzzed. Text from my Whole Foods buyer. Where are today's eggs? Contract specifies daily delivery. This is your second warning. The chickens were already panting in their houses. 8 a.m. and they were suffering. I stood in Dad's old office, staring at his photo on the wall. He'd built this farm from nothing. Survived the recession, the immigration raids that took half his workers, the avian flu scare of 2012. He survived everything except this. His notebooks were still in the desk drawer. 20 years of meticulous record keeping. Well depth measurements every month. Water table data. Like he knew someone would need evidence someday. The last entry was 3 months before his heart attack. Water table dropping fast since commercial operations moved in. 15 feet in 6 months. Never seen anything like it. My phone rang. Derek Chen from Golden Valley Almonds. Miss Mitchell? I heard you might be having some water troubles. Terrible situation for small operations. We'd be interested in making you an offer on your property before things get worse. What things? My voice came out sharper than intended. The water shortage. It's going to get much harder for farms like yours. We could give you a good price. Cash deal. You could walk away without the debt. I thought about the 8 industrial wells I'd just seen, the way he said before things get worse, like he already knew what was coming. You knew this would happen, I said. You drilled those wells knowing exactly what it would do to us. Silence on his end. Then, I don't know what you're implying, but the offer stands. $200,000 cash. That's generous for a failing operation. The farm was worth $1.2 million before the wells went dry. You knew our wells would fail, didn't you? Water rights are complicated, Miss Mitchell. First in time, first in right. We're simply using what we're legally entitled to. The offer won't last forever. He hung up. I stood there holding the phone, looking at Dad's photo, remembering his last words in that hospital bed. Take care of the farm, Sarah. It's all we really have. The chickens were going to start dying tomorrow. Full story on the channel, link below.